These 79 U.S. House of Representative Republicans all voted to give President Obama unlimited spending power. I think that is totally unacceptable, and I would like to see these Republicans removed from office the next time their elections come up. So take notes, notice who's on this list, and when the election period comes around for these people, vote them out of office. They deserve to be taken out of office. Alabama Representative Mike Rogers, Arkansas Representative Steve Womack, Arizona Representative Martha McSally, California Representative Ken Calvert, California Representative Devin Nunes, California Representative Edward Royce, California Representative Kevin McCarthy, California Representative Jeff Denham, California Representative Paul Cook, California Representative David Valadao, California Representative Mimi Walters, Florida Representative Andrew Crenshaw, Florida Representative Mario Diaz-Balart, Florida Representative John Mica, Florida Representative Ileana Ros-Lehtinen, Florida Representative Vern Buchanan, Florida Representative David Jolly, Florida Representative Carlos Curbelo, Idaho Representative Michael Simpson, Illinois Representative Bob Dold, Illinois Representative Adam Kinzinger, Illinois Representative Rodney Davis, Illinois Representative Mike Bost, Indiana Representative Susan Brooks, Indiana Representative Luke Messer, Kentucky Representative Harold Rogers, Kentucky Representative Brett Guthrie, Kentucky Representative Garland Barr, Louisiana Representative Steve Scalise, Maine Representative Bruce Poliquin, Michigan Representative Candice Miller, Michigan Representative Fred Upton, Michigan Representative Dan Bencheek, Minnesota Representative John Klein, Missouri Representative Blaine Lukemeyer, Missouri Representative Figgy Hartzler, Mississippi Representative Greg Harper, North Carolina Representative Patrick McHenry, North Carolina Representative Robert Pittenger, North Dakota Representative Kevin Kramer, Nebraska Representative Jeff Fortenberry, New Jersey Representative Rodney Freelyheisen, New Jersey Representative Frank Labondo, New Jersey Representative Tom MacArthur, New York Representative Peter King, New York Representative Tom Reed, New York Representative Christopher Gibson, New York Representative Richard Hanna, New York Representative Chris Collins, New York Representative Elsie Stefanik, New York Representative John Keiko, New York Representative Daniel Donovan Jr., Ohio Representative John Boehner, Ohio Representative Patrick Taberi, Ohio Representative Michael Turner, Ohio Representative Bill Johnson, Ohio Representative Steve Stivers, Ohio Representative David Joyce, Oklahoma Representative Tom Cole, Oklahoma Representative Frank Lucas, Oregon Representative Greg Walden, Pennsylvania Representative Michael Fitzpatrick, Pennsylvania Representative Charles Dent, Pennsylvania Representative Bill Schuster, Pennsylvania Representative Glenn Thompson, Pennsylvania Representative Patrick Meehan, Pennsylvania Representative Ryan Costello, South Carolina Representative Joe Wilson, Texas Representative Kevin Bradley, Texas Representative John Carter, Texas Representative John Culberson, Texas Representative Kay Granger, Texas Representative Mac Thornberry, Texas Representative Michael Conaway, Virginia Representative Edward Riegel, Virginia Representative Barbara Comstock, Washington Representative Kathy McMorris Rogers, Washington Representative David Reach, Wisconsin Rep. Paul Ryan.